Wolves. They were the shadow creeping across the fields, the lurking fear in every creak of the night. Sheep were mauled, goats disappeared, and the villagers, once content with their simple lives, lived in constant apprehension. The hunt was organized with a grim determination. Vova, a boy of 12 with eyes the color of a stormy sea, watched from the fringes. He saw not the menace in the wolves, but the suffering etched into their haunted eyes in the flickering lantern light. He noticed the gauntness of their bodies, the vulnerability beneath the powerful frame. He questioned the men, the adults, about the wolves' past, their stories, and heard only tales of ferocity and greed. He saw the wolves, not as beasts, but as lost souls. The hunt was successful, or so it seemed. 2 wolves, their fur matted and eyes clouded with fear, were captured and locked away in cages, their cries swallowed by the sturdy wooden walls. Vova watched them, his heart a tight knot in his chest. He saw the way their eyes, previously filled with a wild, untamed beauty, were now empty, hollowed with fear. As he examined the cages, he noticed the rust, the decay, the corroded metal. Something clicked inside him. That night, under the cloak of a moonless sky, Vova slipped away. The air was thick with the scent of wood smoke and impending danger. The villagers, in their fear, had left the cages unguarded. He worked slowly, meticulously, his small hands trembling as he freed the wolves. They were not aggressive, their movements were hesitant, almost pleading. He heard their quiet sighs of relief as they slipped out into the night. He led them, one by one, towards the forest, their soft paws padding silently on the ground. As he watched them disappear into the dense foliage, a sense of peace settled over him. He knew the risk he took, the villagers would have been enraged. But the images of the wolves' suffering, and their eyes, remained etched in his mind. He walked home, the scent of damp earth still clinging to his clothes, a silent victory in his heart. 2 years passed. The village returned to its quiet rhythm, the sheep grazed undisturbed, the goats bleated freely. The wolves had disappeared, and with them, the terror that had haunted Staraya Derevnya. Vova, now a young man, walked through the village, his eyes still searching, still seeing the world with empathy. He knew the wolves were gone, returning to their natural home. He often wandered through the woods, and he felt their presence, not in the fear of the hunt, but in the quiet peace of nature, a silent acknowledgement of his act of kindness.